Now we can discuss the page number 143. Which angle is included between the sides? So two sides are there. One is DE. Okay. Then another one is EF. Two sides. So here E is common for these two sides. So we can say this angle E included between these two sides DE and EF. Second question, by applying SAS congruence rule, you want to establish that triangle PQ are congruent to triangle FED. It is given that PQ equal to FE and RP equal to DF. What additional information is needed to establish the congruence? That means here we got two sides SAS. Here S is given there, but we don't have A. That means angle is not mentioned here. So we need to get the information related with the corresponding parts of angles. But here it is given sides. So we need to understand angle P and angle F. So two triangles PQR and FED. Here it is given PQ and FE are equal to each other. Next, RP, this side, and DF, these sides are equal to each other. We need to understand SAS, but A is not mentioned. That means we have to get the measurement of P and F. So we need to understand angle P is corresponds to angle F. So this information we need to get it. For this question number 3, in figure 7.24, measures of some parts of the triangles are indicated. By applying SAS congruence rule, state the pairs of congruent triangles, if any, in each case. In case of congruent triangles, write them in symbolic form. Symbolic form, that is, we have to write that in congruent symbol. Okay. The first question is ABC is the triangle and another one triangle is DEF. We have to compare these two. Then here it is 2.5. Okay, these two sides are equal to each other. Here it is 2.8. Here also 2.8. So we got two sides. But the angle included between these two sides, here it is 80 and here it is 70. So we can say these triangles are not congruent to each other because the angle included between these two triangles are not equal to each other. One is 80 degree, one is 70 degree. Okay. Next question it is, here it is 3 centimeter, BC equal to 3 centimeter and PQ equal to 3 centimeters. So we can say these two sides are equal to each other. Then here it is AC, that is 2.5, and here it is RP, that is 2.5. Then the angle included between these two triangles are equal, that is 35, here also 35 degree. So we can say these two triangles are equivalent to each other. So we can write this one in symbolic form as triangle ABC is congruent to, okay, is congruent to triangle RQP. Okay. So here it is C 35, here it is P 35. Clear? Then if the triangles are congruent to each other, we have to write the corresponding parts also. So we can write that AC is congruent to RP, not corresponds to RP. Okay, AC corresponds to RP. Then BC will be corresponds to QP and AB will be corresponds to RQ. Also, in case of angles, angle A corresponds to angle R, angle B corresponds to angle Q, and angle C corresponds to angle P. That is, angle A corresponds to angle R, angle B corresponds to angle Q, and angle C corresponds to angle P, like that way. Okay. Now we can think about this third question. Triangle DFE and triangle PQR. Here it is 3.5 and here it is 3.5. Here it is 3 centimeter. Here also 3 centimeter. So here angle F is 40. Here Q is 40. So we can say by considering SAS congruence triangle rule, SAS congruence criterion, we can say these two triangles are equal to each other. So we can write the corresponding parts that is equal to DF. DF corresponds to this one PQ, PQ, and the next one is FE. FE corresponds to QR. Okay. Then next one is angle F corresponds to angle Q. Is it clear? Then the fourth question is PQRS. It's a quadrilateral. This one split into two equal triangles. So we can split this one into two triangles. One is PSR, that is PSR. And another one we can consider as PQR, this one. Okay, that is this one. Two triangles. Now we have to think about the congruent part of this triangles. So here we can say PR is common side for these two triangles. PR is the common side. So we can write it as PR is corresponds to PR. Then next one is PQ is given. Here it is RS is given. So we can say these two sides are equal to each other. So we can write PQ corresponds to RS. And next one we can say this PR is common arm. So we can say QPR. We can't say this one as angle P because here it is common and this one, this angle splitted into two. So we can say, here we can say this one as angle QPR. Angle QPR is equal to angle angle PRS. Angle PRS. That means these two angles, this angle and this angle. Okay, so we can say by applying SAS congruence criterion, these two triangles are congruent to each other. Fourth question is in the given figure AB and CD bisects each other. So one is bisecting other, that first one or the second one also. In case of here second one also splitted into two equal parts. State the three pairs of equal parts in two triangles AOC and BOD. So this one AOC and BOD. Okay. Now we can say first itself we can say about the angles, that is these two angles will be equal to each other because vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. Also then we can say OC, from here to here OC and this OD are equal to each other. That is given by here two lines, you can see here small two lines. Then next one is BO and AO are equal to each other. Clear? Because these two lines are bisecting each other. Okay. So we can say these two triangles are equal to each other. Second question, which of the statements are true? AOC corresponds to DOB. So here we have to think about the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So next one is triangle AOC congruent to triangle BOD. So here which statement is true? We want to think about corresponding parts. So we can say AO equal to DO. It is given like that way. AO equal to DO. So according to this statement, it is not true because AO equal to BO, not OD or DO. Clear? So we can say by applying the first corresponding parts itself, we can say these two triangles are not congruent to each other because this statement is not true for this congruent triangles. Okay, this statement is not true for the given two triangles because AO is not corresponds to DO. AO corresponds to BO. Okay, these two sides are equal to each other, not these two sides. So next one is triangle AOC congruent to triangle BOD. So here it is AO and BO. So that is correct. AO and BO are equal to each other. Then OC and OD. Okay, it is correct. OC and OD also O corresponds to O itself. So we can say by applying this SAS congruent triangle, this statement is true for these two given congruent triangles. Okay.